The Laurels on the Haven by far is the best housing option for older adults in Charlotte, North Carolina. The concept that we have here over in our memory care is unlike any other place in this area, and the tenure of the staff that works here really says a lot. It's 7 years. Some of the other things that make us so much different and that I think are very important is the open dining. Cruise ship style is what I call it. So if you want to sleep in a bit and come down and eat, you can. The other thing is a nurse on this property 24 hours a day, every day of the year. I think that gives families a lot of peace. And so I think we did a great job demonstrating all of those things to the guests that we had tonight, and I'm really glad to have been a part of the event.
The Chef Challenge was a wonderful opportunity for us to talk about Heart Healthy Month, to invite in doctors and different local celebrities to be able to provide a wonderful opportunity for the community, not only to see how beautiful the property is, but also to be able to see how happy and healthy the residents are that live here. We have wonderful opportunities like this. The programs at this building is spectacular. Angela Burrows does a marvelous job. It is the best program I've ever seen.
My name is Ty Kane. I'm one of the marketing directors here. I want to tell you thank you very, very much for carving out some time to be with us tonight. Now, as our judges are being served their first course, but before I do that, I want to explain to you the ballot sheet that they all have in front of them. These courses that they're served are going to be judged based on presentation, taste, and originality. First and foremost, I want to introduce the chef that is presenting this appetizer right now. Her name is Chef Erin Morrissey. Chef Morrissey specializes in fine dining and restaurant consulting. She managed the menu composition at Greg Norman's The Medalist Golf Club, and is classically trained and has studied in New York City at the prestigious French Culinary Institute. Chef Morrissey has studied under culinary legends Pierre Fronet and Jacques Pepin. And we're glad to have her here at the Laurels on the Haven. One more time. During the course of the evening, sometimes the chefs will offer their own version of a presentation for these courses. Sometimes they won't, and I'll always yield the microphone to them at appropriate times. So if you'd like to say a couple of words to our guests and explain to them the first course, which is the starter, spinach and roasted beet salad with ginger vinaigrette.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for coming and taking the time to be here to celebrate Heart Healthy Appreciation with us. Our mandate, our goal this evening was to, with the budget constraints that we have, to present a beautiful meal that is not only pretty to look at, hopefully, and tasty, but good for you, and will continue your splendid health, hopefully. All the choices that I made this evening were seasonal. It was very important to me that we, show that we are working within the limits of what's available on a daily basis. We could certainly buy fresh tomatoes at this time of year, but I wouldn't feed them to y'all. So I really tried to stick to what we have and what's available to us plentifully. So I hope you enjoy the first course.
Thanks.
We are braising some red cabbage, which will be served with our salmon. The pan-seared salmon is being served on this bed right now.
We are serving our entree. Chef Morrissey is presenting her entree of pan-seared salmon over red cabbage and onions with Merlot gastrique.
It's a very classic French sauce that combines some very reduced beef stock with vinegar and Merlot wine, which is unusual for fish to have a red wine-based sauce. But because we've really cut back on the fat for the heart-healthy aspect, the beef really brings a lot of flavor to the table that you might be missing otherwise.
And you could go ahead and serve our judges, please. And also wanted to make mention during this commercial break that the Laurels and the Haven has what we call, or I call, cruise ship open style dining or anytime dining, okay? So that means as a resident here, if you get up a bit late and you would like to have breakfast, say around 10:30 or 11 instead of the scheduled 8 o'clock, you can. This dining room is open all day long. That very fact differentiates us from a lot of competition around this area, so I wanted to make note of that. And so we'll let the judges enjoy their entree now, and we'll be back with you guys in a minute.
So far this evening's been wonderful. The presentations of these foods are excellent. The foods themselves are really tasting good. I'm looking forward to the remaining entrees and courses to come that way.
The food was very flavorful, very good. I enjoyed it. I think it was a wonderful time.
Oh, it's delicious. Of course, and we expect it to get better and better. Is this fun? Aren't you having a good time? So am I. Fun party.
Serve their final course from our house chef, Chef Erin Morrissey. They are being presented with chocolate pudding with flaxseed puree.
Yeah, send that away.
Everything has been beautifully presented and the food's been very, very good and very creative. Thank you.
Has this been a great evening or what? I just wanted to say thank you so very much to the wonderful dietary team that has worked so incredibly hard alongside of Erin tonight. Their commitment is seen every day in this community, and they are just absolutely wonderful. They will do anything for her. And as well, outside of the dining room, we have a wonderful staff as well, and they work so very hard every day to take care of our residents. So now you get to enjoy a little bit inside of their world and enjoy what they get to be a part of every day. Wonderful management team, beautiful property. I'm so glad to be a part of it. We're so very glad you came out tonight, and I hope you enjoy your evening.
Chef Miguel Wallace is one of the most talented chefs I've ever worked with. We've worked together cooperatively in the past, and we just have a very easygoing relationship with each other and a great deal of mutual respect, born of our professionalism and our training.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention again. If I could get it real quiet in here, there's a certain person I want to point out who we're really happy to have with us tonight. His name is Ethan Uslan. He's the pianist over there. He is a world champion. He is a world champion ragtime pianist. And I would like everybody to applaud him. And we're going to get real quiet because he's going to light those keyboards up right now.